Give it up for Pete Nelson. Fuck bosses. Am I right?
Yeah.
Fuck their neck sideways. Bosses can die screaming. That's all I'm gonna say on the matter. Like,
Sideways.
oh, I had something. All right, but you know, I'm a Marine. You know, I did my time in Southeast Asia. And one thing TV and movies don't do justice to is it's fucking hot. Okay, it's like 120 degrees, 100% humidity. You feel like you're breathing underwater. Jungles are like dark dusk, even at noon. I mean, beetles the size of your fist, wasps the size of your thumb. I once got a carnivorous slime mold embedded in the flesh of my arm. And my gunny, he'd been through some of the toughest battles in Vietnam. Big guy, he looked like an action figure. Big, caramel-colored black guy. I mean, and he looked like he didn't have a bone in his fucking body, man. He looked like, you know, no, yeah, and all right, as if life isn't funny enough, his name was Tribble. Big black action figure man, color caramel, named Tribble. Anyways, tough dude, all right, tough dude. And he comes up and he sees this thing, you can see it under the skin, just crawling up my flesh. And in a falsetto, little girl's voice, he goes, "Garmin! Garmin!" Like a little 7-year-old is screaming, man. And I just looked at him, and him freaking out like that, I just said, I'm in the shit, you know? You could watch it. It was crawling up my arm under the skin. It was just, yeah. And the medic came, the corpsman came, and I got medevac back to the air-conditioned hospital ship. Every fucking doctor on that boat clustered around my bed, said I was an interesting case. Oh, very reassuring to hear. But it got cleared up, but it pops its head out and says hi every once in a while. One time, I got separated from my unit. We were up in the mountains. It was all like knife dagger ridges, jungle, you know, heavy rivers, still 120 degrees. And I fell down one of the ravines and got separated from my unit. And I was lost in the jungle with a lot of little brown people in there that would have been quite happy to say hello. Yeah, my head was on a swivel, son. You know, but I'm sitting here looking for my unit, and I actually ate a snake, raw. Yeah. Oh, because you're gonna chop the head off. Heart was still beating while I was eating that raw meat. It was, but the funny part of this story is I fell down a ridge again, and all of a sudden I see something in the corner of my eye. And it's a bush right next to me, like rhododendron size, big. I mean, you know, about the size of a room. And what caught my eye was motion. You know, the bush was filled with about 10,000 leeches. And they could sense my body heat, and they're all like waving at me with their butts attached to the branches. Like, and these are like 1.5 feet. These are these little black Humboldt Creek leeches, right? Each one of these was 1.5 feet. And I'm so close. It's literally, I could have reached out and touched it. And I'm just looking at this. If I had fallen down the ridge 3 feet over, I would have fell right into the bush. Had like 1,000 leeches on me instantaneously. And I look at it, here's where it gets amusing. You know, it looked like a pixelated television screen, you know, the random motion, and it's like a hallucinogenic moment, right? And so I'm looking at all these wavering leeches right in my face. And it like pixelates a face, like a diabolical face, like looking like the stereotypical devil that's just like leering at me, and it wants me, yeah, just step forward. And I even thought about it for a sec, you know. I had this urge to just like walk into the bush, you know, like when you're at the edge of a building, right, and you just kind of look down. All I have to do is go like that, you know. It's just and you don't do it, you don't want to do it, but and that wasn't the devil. Obviously, I did find it back to my unit. But that was a startling moment. But that wasn't the devil, that was God. Okay? I saw the face of fucking God. And he is one carnivorous son of a bitch. Oh, yeah. Way to make me feel small, God. You know, microscopic. Something cool. Oh, yeah. Speaking of herpes.
Speaking of that.
The nice thing about Axe body spray is, this is the first joke I ever wrote. The thing about Axe body spray is, it really lets you know when you got a herpes outbreak. It burns. Yeah, all the snows. Anyway, I got more stuff, but I'm going to quit while I was ahead. Peter Nelson.